Hello, and welcome back to Topher Talks. I'm your host, Topher Billups, here today introducing a brand new video format on Spotify. I'm so excited for this because there are some platforms that don't support video format, but Spotify does. And for podcasting, it is amazing. I can upload this to my YouTube channel and to my podcast. Boom, instantly done. It's a little bit cheating, but when you're busy, gotta find some ways. Anyways, today, it's been a long hiatus, but we're back at it with another great episode of The Topher Show. I'm your host, Topher Billups, and today we're going live and within it, as well as introducing two new miniseries, and we are bringing back another one that you'll have to find out. So join me in this awesome adventure. Fake out, you thought we were actually gonna do live and within it. Turns out I need to film it with the camera to go live and within it. I think today I've talked enough. I would love for you to go out and look at my channel and see this amazing performance play out, this amazing story that I'm working on currently. It's bigger than anything I've ever done before, and I'm really excited about it. Something that has so much work into consideration. Actually, there's no work into consideration. I'm making it up on the spot, to be completely honest. And so today, everything changes. So go on my YouTube channel, or if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, which I know that is a possibility right now, thank you so much. Yeah. First come, first serve. What? What? What am I saying? Okay. Thanks for listening to that ad. But now it's time for an exciting part. A brand new part of our new Topher Talks is Taste Test Adventures. As you know, I have a very endearing love of food with all my food theme episode parts. But I decided that I am spending this episode either rehashing old ideas, coming up with new ones, or like redoing some old ideas that didn't go over so well in my mind. And today, one of the new ones is one that's a combination of Toast Plains, combinations of one of the books of my book series, and a combination of Food for Thought. That is Taste Test Food Adventures. The reason that it's called Taste Test Food Adventures is because not only do I taste test something, but there's adventure behind it. Starting with today, the very day that I'm recording this, the day that it's probably going to get uploaded, depending, I decided that it would be a great idea to get snacks. After track practice, I found out that my throwing coach was not there. I had to leave track practice, and I was hanging out with the high school theater once they were practicing Clue. I gained hunger. That sounds weird to say, but we're going with it. I'm not editing it out. I got hungry, and I decided to go get a snack from CVS. However, once I arrived from CVS, from the high school, they did not have the snacks that I wanted to acquire, and the drink selection was slim. Then I remember seeing an energy drink that I've been dying to try, Prime Energy. But there was only one way to get it, and that was to travel all the way to Kroger, halfway across town, a couple of miles, but it was worth it. I started my trek immediately from CVS, past a couple of friends I knew. Once I got into the campus, I walked straight through, right to a baseball practice. I went through baseball practice after saying hey to the coaches, then walked by a high school baseball practice, down past the Early Learning Center, right next to the Wendy's. Once I got to Wendy's, came the fun part, the nearly avoiding death part, the part where I had to dodge cars like they were rocks hurling towards me. Once I crossed the street, I made it to the Kroger parking lot. This hour-long adventure got me all the way to the Kroger parking lot, just in time for me to decide to change my mind. As I entered the Kroger, I realized something. The chips that I wanted, sweet and spicy Doritos, the purple bag, they did not carry the fun size that I wanted, the personal size. They only carried family size bags. I started to dread. What would I do? I do not have enough money, nor do I want that many chips. I'm fat. I'm not that fat. And I decided that what I needed to do was go out and try the new Prime Energy. So I grabbed an original bottle of Blue Raspberry Prime, one that I've tried before, but haven't had in a while, and Blue Raspberry Prime Energy. Now, I've heard things about Prime Energy, some good, some bad, but what I've mainly heard is if you want to try Prime Energy and you don't want to be immediately disgusted, try Prime Energy Blue Raspberry. Blue Raspberry is one of those flavors that good. I'm like, good, I like the Blue Raspberry Prime flavor. Now it's time to try Blue Raspberry Prime Energy. Once I paid for my items, I left the store, feeling very confident and dreading the journey back. Now, time to recreate the moment that I tasted the difference between Prime Energy and Prime Hydration. All right, man, sweet. I acquired both the Prime Energy and the Prime Hydration. I should probably try the Prime first to see what it tastes like normally. Crap, I can't open the bottle. Guess I have to go with the can. Oh. Huh. I mean, I guess the one way I would describe it is it's just an energy drink. Depends on how caffeine works on you, but the flavor was interesting. It's you get the bite. It's carbonated, which was a surprise to me at the time. I should have realized it would be carbonated. I took one sip and there was really bitey carbonation, but I don't know if it was just the beverage I got, but it was pretty bitey. But then it hit you with that blue raspberry flavor. Finally, that Prime, the flavor at the tail end is that only I can describe as a Prime flavor. Like if Prime trademarked a flavor and then put it in their drinks. It's hard to explain. It's like Gatorade. Gatorade all has kind of the same undertone, but then you have the overtones of the certain flavors like fruit punch and lemon lime, and then I tried and Prime is the same way. A lot of energy drinks, or not energy drinks, sport drinks are like that in the way that they have a certain trademarked flavor. That's the only way I can describe it to you. So, thanks for joining me on Taste Test. And I think Prime Energy, 7 out of 10 for energy drinks. But because it's Prime, it's an 8 out of 10.
Add maybe.
So, that was Taste Test Food Adventures. Now it's time for a rehashing of our old topic, which is one take. I didn't like how one take went because I felt like I had to talk about something specifically, and I feel like to stretch a little length of the episode and get some more monetary value in it, I'll just sit here and have a conversation with you, the camera. But today I decided to do something different. Today I'm going to play you a clip from my new series on my YouTube channel up right now, The Real Topher Show. Hello. Welcome to The Real Topher Show, a game show that our 7 lovely contestants have no idea what they are doing right now. Was eliminated just last round. Welcome to a game show you have all been waiting for. Welcome to The Topher Show. Episode, during my food adventure, I passed someone having a deep discussion about bagels for some reason. You know who you are. And I decided that they told me to talk about it on my podcast, but I didn't want to do another Food for Thought episode because I feel some of you might get bored of that. So I decided to do some food poetry because I've already written a poem about bread. So this is a book. It's a poem book. It's called Flavor Overture. I wrote it back in 6th grade for my language arts class. It was for Mother's Day. My mom was amazing. The cover, DH Inc. Publishing Co., Tip City, Ohio. Copyright May 2021. I dedicated it to a mother who is loving, a mother who likes to run, a mother who makes the best popcorn, my mom. I wrote 11, or more like 10 poems. My poems were called Ice Cream's Life's Villainous Vegans, Orange Ecstasy, Cornmeal, The Creation of Waffle House, Breadbasket, Casual Tuesday at Costco, Death Day, Bacon, 3 to Almost 13, and all about the author. Now, I'm going to go slowly but surely through all of these, but not all of them, because I would love to milk this dry. So, in a literary poem, in Victoria, Virginia, a vast value of vegans viciously vampired various vegetables. The vegans violently violated the vegetables vividly. The vegetables vainly and valiantly failed to stop the vapid vegan vengeance. The vegans victoriously gained victory over the variety of vegetables. All green, all vegetables, the villainous vegans. Another poem I'd like to read to you is The Creation of a Waffle House. Poorly done, but one of my favorites. A long time ago, there was a waffle. In a world consuming only falafel. Then came a mouse who took it to a house, where today the sign reads awful. Now, this is a poem that brought us here today. A what is poem? I learned a lot about poetry in my time in 6th grade. Now, I've decided that I'll read to you this specific bread poem. I titled the poem, Bread Basket. What is bread? A staple to an appetite, a main grain, a sandwich side. Served before a meal? Adored a great deal. An item always bought each week at the store, an item we all need, a pair of gloves, homemade comfort. This is bread. Thank you. Probably going to cut it way before that, but it doesn't matter. What an episode, am I right? I was able to turn something that was only able to be experienced in audio format into a video. I'm astounded. I'm awe-inspired. And I plan to make more episodes in the future. Thank you guys for all your love and support. You guys are amazing. You guys are the real creators of Topher Talks. Thank you so much.